What's up guys, I'm Aura and this is Aura's Aura. I really want to apologize for taking over a year to upload part 2. The thing is, I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't have time because I did have ample time to record this, but the problem was I wasn't enjoying school. So I didn't want to come here and tell you guys that med school is horrible only because I'm not having a good time or like I'm resenting it at the moment. So I wanted to make sure that I'm as neutral as possible so that I can give you guys an unbiased, I mean, it kind of has to be biased because it's based on my experience, but I didn't want it to be like super skewed to the this is horrible, don't do it. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but we're here now. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Like the video if you do enjoy it. And you can leave a comment if you feel like there are still questions that you would like me to answer. So for part 2, I decided to make it an expectations versus reality thing. I basically took some of the questions and like transformed them into expectations so that I can give you guys the reality of it. I also added my own expectations, like expectations that I had before starting med school. And yeah, and before we carry on, one last thing, a disclaimer. This is based on my personal experience, so what I'm saying might be completely different to what my classmates think. So people are different, we experience things differently, and so don't take what I say as like it. Just know that all I'm going to touch on today is based on the experience that I've had with med school. So yeah, let's get into it. The first expectation. So I really thought that med school was like doing life science on steroids in high school, if that makes sense. I thought it was literally just taking life science for the entire year with a bit more work. Boy, was I wrong. First semester, we do chemistry and physics. I was just like, why am I here? Like, why am I here? What's going on? And like, I don't know, for me, it took me by surprise. Because firstly, I've never liked physics and chemistry. Chemistry being like chemistry was my worst subject in high school. So now going to first year thinking, I'm done, okay, sure, let's focus on the life sciences. And then being told I had to do chemistry and physics in the first semester, I was like... And on top of that, the first test that I wrote was a chemistry test. And on top of that, it was the first test that I failed. Like, imagine guys coming to med school, like you achieved pretty well in high school, first test, they fail. You're just like, I was questioning a lot of things. I'm like, if I can't do chemistry, then surely I'm not supposed to be a doctor, I was thinking, maybe I overestimated myself. So I don't know, it was a very humbling experience. In my defense, it was negative marking. So if you get the answer wrong, you lose marks. So I don't know, I think that's what I used to comfort myself. I'm sure if there was no negative marking, I would have gotten enough marks to pass, but there was negative marking and I didn't get enough marks to pass. But anyways, yeah, it was a very humbling experience. That's it. Clinicals. So this one is kind of linked somehow to the first one, but I thought life science and steroids, yes, and like we get in there and we start like slicing things up or whatever. I don't know. I thought we were gonna learn while doing. But UCT has a system where like the first 3 years, I don't know about other universities, so I'm not gonna speak for them, but the first 3 years are like theoretical and then the last 3 years are clinicals. I basically thought we were going to work while we are learning and not have it separated into two. But that wasn't the case. That was not the case at all, guys. It was studying and words, equations and chemistry and stoichiometry. I wanted to scream. Life was literally hell. Imagine doing like Newton's law, Doppler, organic chemistry. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Organic chemistry is not the worst thing ever. But like, whoa, stoichiometry and titrations, I'm just like, I just wanna I just want to be a doctor, dog. I just want to be a doctor. Why am I doing all of this? So yeah, that was kind of something unexpected, I guess. Routine, right. Okay, so I expected the YouTube vibe of med school. Not that I'm saying YouTube has a false representation of med school. What you see on YouTube about med school is 100% true. The thing is, it's not 100% of it. Like when I post my vlogs, it's not like that's how it is all the time. That's why I've only posted 2 med school vlogs in a year, because the rest of the time, ne, I say vlog. Yo, satepucha guys. I say vlog. Ziyakhala, I don't want to lie. I don't want to get up for school. I'm not even in the mood. Nothing like how fun. So now when I do the vlogs, obviously I'm motivated. I feel good. I'm like, it's a new vlog. Let's get it, you know, do better. And then you guys see the nicer part of it. But that is not the case. Not before I went to med school. I did like kind of watch YouTube videos and see like trying to get a feel of what it's like. Obviously, I was watching med school vlogs from overseas because 5 years ago, there weren't as many med school YouTubers in the country. I thought, wake up, cup of coffee, go to the gym, you know, get dressed in your scrubs, go there, maybe get a coffee at the cafeteria. Like what you see, basically, like the things that you see on YouTube. But guys, in reality, that thing, maybe some people have got it on lock and it's become their routine. But trust me, not every med student wakes up at 6, makes their bed, goes to the gym, has a healthy breakfast, goes to the hospital, comes back, studies, makes dinner, makes flash notes. No, it's literally not cute. Personally, for me, it hasn't been cute. I'm sure I have a good time in med school. Boma, 16% of the time? Yeah, I'd say. The other 84% Ziyakhala, not gonna lie. So my next expectation was for clinicals to be smooth and easy. So basically, I do my work at home, we go to the hospital, we see patients, we interact with them, we do what we need to do, and then that's it. Like, you know, I thought it was gonna be a smooth process, like go Grey's Anatomy. You know, Grey's Anatomy, you see Meredith Grey, she gets there, examines Yana, takes a history, whatever, and comes up with a diagnosis, comes up with a management plan, and then, yeah, the patient is good to go. Yo! There is no such thing for me, okay? Guys, we get grilled, right? I'm currently in gynecology and our firm is in charge of like one ward. So every morning we go around and see every single patient, and in between that is your self-esteem getting crushed. well mine is my self-esteem getting crushed. Like, wait till gynecology is better, guys. I did gen med. I don't know how I made it through gen med. I honestly do not know how I made it through general medicine, because those ward rounds would give me panic attack. Like, I get so anxious. There were times where I did not go to school because I didn't want to be asked questions. I feel like there are a lot of times where I felt inadequate. It doesn't matter how much time I put into my studying after school. Like, I'll read up on this and that. Also, there are so many things to read up on. There's literally just too much. And so let's say you do abdominal pain today, and then the next day they ask you about abnormal bleeding. Now you don't know. You look like you don't know, but that's not the topic that you covered. Do you get what I mean? So now you are never in sync with the ward rounds. And now when they ask you questions, you don't know the answer. And A, you look like you're not doing your work or you're not playing your part. And then B, really, you feel crushed. Like, as a person, you're just like, am I even supposed to be here? I feel like I've asked myself that question so many times. I just feel like you're not doing enough, or like even your best is not enough. And so, yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking, but we're not going to get deep. We might, because my next point is mental health. So in high school, I have never struggled with mental health problems. Like, it wasn't really something that I understood or was even aware of, like being mentally unhealthy. So I expected university to be the same, like still not be happy, but like not be sad. But for me, that wasn't the case. From second year, maybe third year, my mental health just plummeted. Hey, I don't know. And the thing is, there were so many factors that were playing into it that even if you would fix one part of it, the other part would lag, and then you fix one part and the other part, so now you would never get that thing back up again. I feel like for me, that's the biggest expectation versus reality thing. And this one is very personal because it's not really about the system and how things work. I just didn't expect to be this down bad in university, and it's so hard to get out of. That's the thing. Even if you find a little spark of motivation, it really doesn't last long. And I don't know, I feel like the worst thing ever was doing psych. So we did psychiatry, and in psychiatry you learn about like mental health disorders. So you learn about depression, you learn about anxiety and whatnot, and then you just like, well, you self-diagnose. And I feel like that's the saddest thing. You do psych, you realize you're depressed or you're anxious or whatever, and then it's kind of like, it's weird. Now it's weird because like you kind of know what you have, and then it's just, it's very hard. I don't want this to become a mental health chat thing. And also, I'm not trying to scare anyone out of doing medicine. Some people are still mentally up there. I have friends who are still completely fine, who have not taken a mental dip. I think it just depends on how you take things and how you react to things. Personally, without my support system, Shem, I would have dropped out. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I can't do this. I genuinely cannot do this. I don't understand why I'm here. I don't understand why I'm doing this. Like, you don't even feel happy anymore. You feel like a punishment. They're like having to get up and go to school. You feel like you're being punished. And so, yeah, I've had friends that have literally held me down. I'm not gonna lie. Renee literally came to live with me for a week when we were writing exams because I wasn't gonna make it. I passed my exam, by the way, thank you very much. But had she not been there, child, it was gonna be a mess. Even Sam, she's come through for me multiple times. Like, there's a submission tomorrow. I haven't started it. I don't know what to do. I'm just so confused. I haven't made any notes because I was just going through it all. And then she just come through and help me out. And I'm just like, the biggest thing that med school has taught me is that you need a support system. You literally cannot do this on your own at all. Like, if you try to do med school on your own, you will not survive. If you've done it on your own and you survived, okay, sharp, but you're the exception. But you literally need people. I'm so grateful for my support system, guys. Even my mom and my boyfriend, like, they can't like help me like with the school stuff, but like their support and words of encouragement, just their presence and things like that, it's just been amazing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here so that I can end it off on a like note, not like, oh my gosh, this was gonna kill you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe if you have not done so. If you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll try to reply. Love and light. Mwah.